Hello Scorpio, welcome to Tarot Predictions guys. This is going to be a reading for the new moon in Sagittarius period of time covering up 18 to 31st of December. So before we start, I want to remind you guys that if you do want a personal reading with me, you can purchase one at www.tarotpredictions.net, written here in the description of the video, or you can follow me at the free iOS application Instant Go. The details are also written here in the description of the video, and you can purchase a reading from there. So the first card marking up the topic for us Scorpios, that is going to be the Wheel of Fortune. So a very how can I place it in words? Well, a very fortunate time for every single one of us in our career, guys. Every single situation we are finding ourselves at is going to be unfolding with well, I don't know if there is an English word for that, but it's kind of like with remarkable success. It does look like that finally the fortune is behind our back and it's kind of supporting us through everything we do. Now this card in career sometimes, well, most of the times, not just sometimes, most of the times, it does come as a too much work. Okay, because everything, you know, is unfolding remarkably well. We do want to capitalize on everything that we are doing right now. We don't want to leave succession for the day after, and that's why we may find ourselves very, very busy, and the flow of events itself is going to present us with wonderful opportunity to improve ourselves, to improve our position, to solidify our position as well into our career. And in general, this is going to be a very favorable time for every single one of us, and it does depend what kind of situation you're finding yourself at. The Wheel of Fortune will give you stir in whatever situation you are attending to, which is going to be personal for every single one of us. Into our relationship, this will be a time of improvement. Now, the situation you have waited most likely to kind of like settle your relationship toward greater heights, to make peace with your partner, to improve your relationship as well, have finally came, guys. You will have these flow of events, or kind of like these circumstances which are going to allow you to capitalize on them so you can improve your relationship toward greater heights. Now, for those which are single, this card does implant that you are going to meet a lot of people, and in a sense where you have the opportunity to choose which one of them you're going to start dating with, or you're going to start flirting with. In general, the card doesn't say that you're going to end up in relationship, but it's saying that you will not lack options available at all. The next card, it replicates the or kind of expresses the difficulties we Scorpio may face, and that will be the Three of Pentacles. And this card into our career does comes as a criticism we're going to address toward oneself, which means that we're going to criticize ourselves. Well, I can criticize myself that I am quite a lazy person, you know, but everyone will criticize themselves in a different way regarding their personal circumstances, their personal situation as well. And what will be important here is to recognize our criticism and to traverse it into something constructive, which means that whatever we criticize ourselves with is going to be exactly what we are lacking in order to be successful into our career. So in my case here is that I need to roll up my sleeves and start working. It's basically, this is the truth for me. But for you guys, for you Scorpios, it will be personal for every single one of us. And as well, this card does shows that we're going to have difficulty to have a staying power, which means that because a lot of things will going on around us and a lot of things will move around us as well, and we will strive to capitalize on every single one of them, we may miss that particular, it's not even an opportunity, but we may miss the the chance to be systematic and consistent into one particular thing, one particular project, if you want to say it, into our career, which will give us a lot of benefits moving on into the future. And talking about your relationship, guys, this card shows that you need to recognize what you have done wrong. You need also your partner needs to recognize what they have done wrong, because this card shows that on the ongoing state of the relationship, a solid foundation cannot be found, which means that you need to sit down with them and start talking about your vision, about their vision, and how you think and how they think that this relationship should move on further in the future. Now the next card, it is your intentions, and this is very cute here, because through these opportunities, guys, you need to give a devotion into one particular thing. Now this card shows that your plans that you do have, or your preparations that you had made in the past, are now starting to give result, and you got to kind of like capitalize. Well, I do use that word too much in this reading, but it is all about capitalizing, guys, your efforts from the past, as right now you have a lot of opportunities which, as I'm seeing here as a follow-up, are going to, most of them are going to be a distraction from your general work. So this card shows that into your career you need to focus on your general deeds, your general duties, the duties that you are chasing for quite a long time, because right now, guys, the Wheel of Fortune says that you will have the opportunity to make what you want to make the way you want to make it, which means that the project that you are working on is going to unfold exactly the way you want it to unfold, if you of course are capable to put on the devotion required into it. So your intentions here should be to work hard and to put the devotion required into it. Into your relationship, this card shows plans that you need to start making for the greater good on the relationship itself. If you are into a relationship, or if you are not into a relationship, this card shows that you need to step out in the world and show that you are ready to receive and give love, so you can capitalize again, guys, on all the attention you can get from these couple of weeks period of time, because as I said, you will not lack an attention. The lesson you need to learn is the Seven of Pentacles card, and the only thing that this card could come up as a follow-up on the previous cards is that you need to give a chance to everything that is coming into your life, and you should not dismiss an opportunity just because it's proving way too cost efficient or way too time consuming. Okay, so in other words, guys, you should not drop off what you are working till now for the favor of the newness that is coming up into your life. Of course, if you do need a break, this card shows that break sometimes, breaking off an activity sometimes comes in a positive way, so you can rearrange your plans, so you can rearrange your intentions as well. So if you do need break, you take it, so you can carefully analyze how much you need to invest in one particular thing in order to be successful for you. But generally, this card shows, guys, that you should not give a second thought to what is substantial into your life, because this is exactly what is going to make you happy. Now, the last but not least, we do have the energies which are going to support you, and we do have the the Nine of Swords, excuse me. So these energies are going to show that you are going to basically have always a positive attitude. Okay, so these energies are not going to allow you to have any remorse of fear or any remorse of pity for the choices that you are determined to take right now. You know that this is the the right thing to do. These energies are going to support you through that, so you're going to withstand every single opposition that is coming into your mind. And these energies are energies of courage, so you will have the courage to make a bet. You will have a courage to make a brave step moving on forward. You will have a courage to confront difficulties, to confront your partner, to confront your boss, because you are going to recognize that without confrontation here and without actual intentions and steps moving forward to capitalize on your blessings, is not going to give the blessings you deserve, but actions is what is required at this very point. So that was the tarot reading for you, Scorpios, my kin. And I hope that it is at least remotely helpful to your situation. And again, I want to remind you that if you do want a personal reading, you can purchase one at www.tarotpredictions.net, written here in the description of the video, as well as you can follow me at the free app, iOS app Instant Go, where you can purchase your reading from there. The details for Instant Go are also written here in the description of the video, guys, so you can always find me at one of these places. And with that being said, beautiful people, that was your taroscope for the new moon into Sagittarius, and I wish you the best of luck in these couple of weeks. We are going to see each other next time. Until then, bye.